I never saw him spit. I never saw him interrupt anyone. He never stretched his legs out in front of anyone. How about we start with that? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Now in today's video we're going to talk about the morality and character of Imam Reza alayhi salam. Now you know, a lot of us, we claim to be the lovers of Imam Reza alayhi salam. We claim to follow the Imams alayhi salam. And therefore in today's video, when we discuss these points, when we talk about these points about the Imam alayhi salam, at the end of the video we should be able to at least say that yes, we follow at least out of these 10, 15 qualities, we follow 2, we follow 3, we follow 5, we follow 10. We should be able to say at least we follow a few of these qualities, right? You'll find that it's mentioned in the book Sahih Faradawiyya on page number 87. It's mentioned in Uyun al-Akhbar as well, and the reference in this book, Sahih Faradawiyya, has been taken from Uyun al-Akhbar itself. Now let's talk about the narration. It has been mentioned in Uyun al-Akhbar by Ibrahim ibn al-Abbas regarding the commendation of the high morality of Imam Reza alayhi salam. He says, I never saw Abu al-Hasan Imam Reza alayhi salam be verbally crude with anyone under any circumstances. I never saw him interrupt anyone. He always waited for them to finish talking. I never saw him refuse to fulfill anyone's needs that he was capable of fulfilling. He never stretched his legs out in front of anyone. He never leaned back in front of anyone. I never saw him reproach any of his servants or agents. I never saw him spit. I never saw him burst into loud laughter. Rather, he would smile gently. When everyone left and they spread the tablecloth for him to dine on, he called every one of his servants and agents to come, and even the doorkeeper to come and dine with him. He slept very little in the daytime. He used to be awake most of the time. He stayed up a lot at night, from the beginning of the night till early morning. He fasted a lot. He always fasted for at least 3 days each month. He used to say, ذَلِكَ صَوْمُ الدَّهْرِ. This fasting is like fasting all year long. He often did good deeds and gave charity in secret. He did most of this in the darkness of the night. If anyone claims that they have seen anyone as noble as him, do not believe him. So how many of these points are we able to relate to? How many of these have we implemented in our lives? You find that just stating that we love the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, we follow the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, doesn't really mean anything if we don't show it in our practice. So I can come up to you and say that, hey, I'm a lover of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, I'm a follower of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. But when you look at my deeds, you're going to be like, your deeds don't resonate your words. What you're saying does not seem to appear in your actions. Now that is a big problem. The qualities, the points that I mentioned in today's video aren't really something that, you can say that, oh, I cannot do that, that's impossible. That's only possible for an imam. No, these things, these points that we mentioned in today's video, these are not something that are impossible to, implement in your lives. Now, you can go ahead and start with 1 point at a time. I never saw him spit, right? Let's start with that, for example. Or he never used to stretch his legs out in front of anyone. How about we start with that? Now we can start with 1 point at a time. We don't have to go for everything at the same time, right? So we can start with 1 point and then second one and third one and so on, inshallah. Allah bless you with the best of blessings and make us not just the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam in words, but also in deeds. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.